What if the key to understanding alien communication lies not in technology, but in the untapped potential of the human brain? What if resetting our neural pathways could open doors to interstellar languages, or even non-verbal communication forms? Hello everyone! Welcome back to Celestial Ciphers, where we explore the mysteries of the cosmos, the mind, and the fascinating intersections between them. Today we're diving into an exciting hypothesis. Could enhancing the neural reset of the human brain help us perceive and understand alien communication? Let's find out. Let's start with the basics. Neural reset refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself after a dramatic change in sensory input. Think of it as hitting a reset button on your neural pathways. This state is often achieved through sensory deprivation or other techniques that reduce or radically alter sensory input. Scientists have found that removing external stimuli allows the brain to shift focus inward, increasing creativity, reducing stress, and even unlocking altered states of consciousness. But how could this apply to alien communication? To answer that, we need to understand the potential differences in how aliens might communicate. When we think of communication, we often default to language, words, and symbols. But what if alien communication is something entirely different? Imagine telepathy, electromagnetic pulses, or even biochemical signals that are foreign to our understanding. One of the biggest challenges in interstellar communication is that alien civilizations may use sensory modalities that humans don't naturally perceive, like ultraviolet vision, infrasound, or electromagnetic signals. This brings us to the big question: can we train our brains to perceive and decode these signals? Neural reset could be the tool we need. By temporarily shutting down familiar sensory pathways, we might be able to amplify lesser-used parts of the brain or tune into entirely new frequencies of perception. For example, sensory deprivation tanks are known to quiet the brain's default mode network, the area responsible for self-referential thoughts. This could make room for heightened awareness of subtle stimuli, such as faint signals or patterns we might otherwise miss. Some scientists and futurists believe that combining techniques like sensory deprivation with focused stimulation, such as light patterns, sound vibrations, or even electromagnetic pulses, could enhance our ability to perceive non-human forms of communication. So, how could we take the idea of neural reset and enhance it for this purpose? Let's look at some cutting-edge techniques. 1. Modified sensory deprivation. Instead of complete silence and darkness, introduce controlled threshold stimuli to prime the brain for non-traditional sensory input. 2. Neurofeedback training. Using brainwave monitors, individuals could learn to consciously control their neural states, targeting specific frequencies like gamma waves associated with heightened cognition. 3. Meditation and breathwork. Practices like deep meditation could complement these technologies by naturally tuning the brain to a more receptive state. These tools could act as training wheels for building neural flexibility, enabling us to adapt to unfamiliar forms of communication. Let's dream a little. Imagine we receive a mysterious signal from a distant star system. What if the signal isn't encoded in a way our machines can decipher, but instead relies on patterns that the human brain might intuitively recognize? Think about it. The brain is an incredibly adaptive organ. With training, it could act as a biological receiver, picking up on electromagnetic pulses, vibrational patterns, or even telepathic impressions. In fact, the idea isn't as far-fetched as it sounds. Human intuition has been shown to solve complex problems that elude logical analysis. Could it be our hidden superpower for connecting with alien life? Of course, there are challenges. First, we'd need to ensure that these techniques are safe. Overstimulating or resetting the brain too frequently could have unintended consequences. Then there's the ethical dimension. If we unlock new ways of perceiving, how do we protect individuals from exploitation or misuse of this ability? And finally, if aliens communicate in ways that bypass consent, like telepathy, how do we ensure that humans maintain their autonomy in these interactions? While we may be years away from fully understanding alien communication, the journey starts now. Neural Reset offers a glimpse into what might be possible, not just for communication with extraterrestrials, but for unlocking the untapped potential of our own minds. What if the next great leap in human evolution isn't just technological, but mental? What if understanding the cosmos begins with understanding ourselves? So, what do you think? Could Neural Reset be the key to decoding alien languages? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-bending explorations of the universe. Keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep looking up. Until next time, stay curious.